What do we do at 7:40 in the morning? We film a new video. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, and that is exactly what we are going to do today. We've got a mask that is double cool. Wow. And I'll explain exactly what I mean once we hop on into the box. But first, I want to say, hey, I hope that you've had a fantastic Halloween season. We are drawing to a close here, and I hope that it's just been everything that you've wanted it to be. I know that we wait around all year for this time of year, and by the time it gets here, it seems like it's over before we know it. I will say that just in the last 3 days alone, I've had a great time with my friends, just a fantastic spooky season, and I hope that everyone else has done the same. For the first time in a long time, I dressed up as multiple things for multiple occasions, and 2 of them weren't scary. Typically, I think that if you aren't dressing scary for Halloween, you're part of the problem, but I actually had a lot of fun with it this year. So, I really do hope that you guys went out and made the most of your Halloween season, and I also want to say that if my voice sounds weird, it really is 7:46 in the morning. I just got done doing some radio press, and boy oh boy is this the earliest that I've been up in quite a while, so if I sound groggy, it's because I am. I didn't want to go back to sleep. I've got a lot of stuff to do, and it is still the Halloween season, so I am trying to get everything out while I can. And with that being said, we've got a nice new mask to unbox today. Well, new to me. This mask comes to us from Canada. I did buy this secondhand. I saw it get tossed up in my House of Masks hangout group over on Facebook, and I've been after one for a few years now. I do have one in my collection, but this mask is a part of 2 fandoms. It's a part of 2 things, and I only have one. I can't display one mask with 2 collections, so I figured I would go ahead and pick up one if the price was right, and the price on this one was definitely right.
The price is wrong, bitch.
So here we have the mask. I'm going to discard the box over there. We will take this thing out and talk a little bit about it, okay? So, as you can tell through the bag there, what we've got is a Caesar Mary clown mask. And again, I've been after one of these for a while. I've had the other one in my collection for probably 6 years now. And right now, it belongs in my Halloween collection. But I needed one for my Slipknot collection. So when I saw this come up for an absolute steal of a deal, I think $150, I snagged it as soon as I possibly could, because that's the cheapest that I've seen one of these come up when they come up. Usually they're anywhere from $350 to $500. And I could not believe that I was seeing this one listed for $150, and it seems to be in absolutely beautiful condition, which is awesome. Now, this one will be going in my Slipknot collection, and for anybody that doesn't know, the vintage Caesar Mary clown masks are a part of both the Halloween franchise as well as the Slipknot fandom. This is a Slipknot oddball, as it was seen in a few different shows being worn by presumably a crowd member, maybe someone that has something to do with the band, but I've never really seen that cleared up. I just know that if you look on the old MFKR boards, you will see this guy out in the audience at some MFKR shows. Now, I do think that it is most well known for being in Halloween Resurrection.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
There's a little weird John Wayne Gacy guy at the mental institution at the beginning of that film that Michael Myers hands his knife off to. This guy is a total stand for serial killers and knows everything about every serial killer, including Michael Myers, so I assume that him receiving that knife was like me receiving my first stage use Slipknot mask. And yeah, I think that that is where most people recognize the Mary Clown from. But if we've got to just talk about the mask itself, what a beautiful mask. This is how clowns should be. Very reminiscent of that old school clown feel that other masks such as the Caesar whistling clown have, or the vintage West German clown. Those old clowns that definitely weren't meant to be scary, but somehow come off far more scary than most scary clowns. And it's kind of weird timing, but I stumbled across an old post that I made in 2018 or 2019 that I don't even remember making, where I compared this mask with the old vintage vintage Caesar Mickey Mouse mask, and they are extremely similar. Kinda crazy to think that that Mickey Mouse mask might have inspired the Mary Clown mask, because when you see this, you don't think Mickey Mouse. However, when you look at them side by side, it's all I can see. It's kinda crazy, and I don't even remember making that post or that connection. So yeah, when I came across that post in the Hangout, I was like, whoa, not only is that extremely accurate, but I also don't remember making that post or comparison ever at all. So yeah, dude, another vintage Caesar Mary Clown mask, a new Slipknot oddball for my collection, and technically a Halloween mask, but not for the Halloween collection. And I've got to say, this thing is in absolutely beautiful shape. The cool thing about these old Caesar masks is that they are vinyl, so they are technically plastic and they won't rot. They don't break down and age and wear and tear and melt and rot like a latex mask. These things will be good to go for pretty much ever. You keep them away from styrofoam heads and you're good to go. And look at that. This thing looks like it just came out of the bag at a costume shop. The hair is even laying flat like it's been stuffed in a bag, like many of my old vintage Caesar masks have come. The paint is absolutely superb. There are no holes, no rips, no tears on this thing. And it's just perfect. I cannot believe that I got this for $150. It just goes to show you that even amongst collectors, these things are out there, they do exist, and you can track them down for good deals. As long as you are patient and looking, they are there and they will come.
That's what she said.
So yeah, guys, a nice way to cap off the Halloween season with a nice vintage score that belongs to two things that we are very passionate about here on this channel, Michael Myers and Slipknot. Now, with that being said, I am going to go ahead and end this video the same way that we end all of the unboxings and reviews on this channel, and that, of course, is with some nice up-close shots of the piece so that you guys can see all of the beautiful vintage detail on it. So thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to vintage scores, and we will see you guys in the next one.